Hello there, Bev Hetherington here. Thanks for joining me today. So I'd like to offer a grounded practice, so it's going to be all on the floor. And I'd like to draw focus to the yamas and the niyamas today. So I'd like to start with the first yama. So yamas are the 5 observances, and the niyamas are the 5 restraints. And these make up the first 2 limbs of an 8-limbed path that were gifted to us by Patanjali, who was a great sage of the 15th century. And the first yama, the first observance, is ahimsa. And this means non-harming and non-violence. So with that awareness, let's come to lie on our backs. Just easing yourself down towards the ground, settling the shoulders, relaxing the jaw. You might open the mouth. Let the head sway from side to side, finding its natural resting place. Back of the hands to ground, palms shining up. Let the toes drop out, the knees and the hips follow. So the opening in the front of the body. And we're acknowledging the breath by observing it. Where does it arrive as you breathe in? Where does it leave from as you breathe out? With this awareness of ahimsa, non-harming and non-violence. And we can start with ourselves, with practice that's non-harming and non-violent. Let's start to cultivate the breath together. We're going to close the mouth, seal at the lips, breathing into the nose, the space between the eyebrows and off the top of the head, exhaling back to brow, to jaw, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers and thumb tips, all the way down the back spine to the hips, the knees, the ankles, feet, and 10-toe tips. Let's go again. Inhale to the nose, space between the eyebrow and off the top of the head. Exhale back to brow and the jaw, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers and thumbs, all the way down the back spine to pelvis, knees, ankles, feet, and toes. One more like that. Inhale to the nose, space between the third eye and off the top of the head. Exhale, third eye, between the brows, jaw, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers and thumbs, arms heavy to the floor, all the way down the back spine, hips, knees, ankles, feet, and 10 toes, whole body relaxes. When you're ready, rolling to your left side. Press in and down to the ground to climb up to comfortable sitting. And from here, release the flesh on the sit bones. So you might like to sit up on a pillow or cushion if you find the knees are higher than the hips, or a couple of books. When you're ready, we're going to bring the hands to the knees. We're going to inhale, lift the head, the heart, and the tail. As you exhale, round the chin through to the chest, suck the belly to the back spine. Let's go again. Inhale, lift head, heart and tail. Exhale, rounding. Once more, inhale, lift head, heart and tail. Exhale, round. Good. Climb back up the spine, swap the grip of the legs to the other side. Reset your seat. And let's inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, interlace deep at the webbing and press the palms up to the sky. Relax the shoulders down as you exhale. So as you move from the shoulders, not the elbows, keep the fingers deep at the webbing. Breathing in and out for 1, long spine. Breathing in and out for 2. You can take the gaze to the nose, the toes, or down to ground. Closing your eyes, perhaps breathing in and out for 3. Good, releasing the hands. I'm going to come to my side so I can show you our straighter legged option, excuse me, of the seated twist. So again, you can sit on something if you wish to give you a forward assist. So this would stop if you have very tight hamstrings, and that might be pulling up on the glutes and into the lumbar spine and drawing a shortening in the front body. So we're going to take the right leg towards us, bend it at the knee, bring the heel close to the buttock, and exhale there. Inhale, reach the arms up, shoulders down. Exhale, place that right hand close behind you or on a prop. Left hand to that bent right knee, the crook of the elbow to the base of the knee or the outside elbow. Breathing in and out for 1, choose your place. Square the shoulders to the long side of the mat. Reach through that left long leg, breathing in and out for 2. Chin stays above the chest, gazing, eyes right, breathing in and out for 3. Inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, straighten out the right leg. Let's go to the left. Inhale, left leg, bend it at the knee, heel close to the buttock. Exhale, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand comes close behind you on the ground or a prop. The right hand comes to that bent knee, the crook of the elbow to the base of the knee or the outside elbow. Choose where you're going. Square the shoulders to the long side of the mat. Chin to chest, breathing in and out for 1. Stretch through that long right leg. Breathing in and out for 2, gazing down. Closing the eyes or maybe looking to the third eye. Breathing in and out for 3, maybe eyes to the left. Nicely done. Slowly inhaling, coming back to neutral and exhale. You might have a little bounce through the knees here, a little windscreen wiper from side to side. And we're going to come roll onto our front for a little back bending sequence. So from here, I'm going to invite coming down to the ground, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders and roll those shoulders back so the elbows are tight to the side ribs and stacked over the wrists, chin or forehead on the ground. Feet are hip distance, as are the legs. Activate the 10 toes. As you inhale, press the tailbone down, pubic bone to the ground, and exhale, rise up. The heart lifts for Bhujangasana, Cobra. Inhale there and exhale, lower back, flat to your mat. Chin or forehead on the ground. Sweep the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Go the other way of the thumb on top. Inhale, long tail, pubic bone into the earth. Exhale, everything lifts from the ground. Breathing in and out and slowly lowering down on that exhalation. And the last one, take the arms wide and the legs. Inhale, long tail, pubic bone to the earth. Exhale, everything lifts. Full breath, breathing in and breathing out. Nicely done. Palms go down on the ground and press in and down to come back into child's posture. So you can have the knees together and the ankles too, or you might prefer to have the knees wide and the big toes touching. Settling the seat towards a prop or your heels. You might prefer a prop down on the ground to support the head and shoulders. You might bring in your fist pillow. You might prefer to the hands forwards and the head on the earth or a prop, or the hands alongside the legs. Settling into the breath here. You might be still or inhale to the right temple, exhale to the left, working with soothing out the brow, working to release a layer of stress and trauma, working the neurovascular points there on the forehead, the frontal eminences. This is a kinesiology approach. I like to bring this practice of how the energy moves around the body into our yoga. You can be still or move, you choose. Maybe one more breath there, following that rhythm. When you're ready, press the palms down into the ground and climb up to stand. Standing on our knees, exhale, roll the shoulders down. When you're ready, we're going to stand up on those knees. So you might put a blanket underneath the knees or roll your mat up, taking the long sides. So you've got an extra layer. I've got a double mat. So choose what feels right. Knees are hip distance. Hips over the knees, shoulders over the hips. We're going to take the right hand onto the lower back, spread the fingers and thumb. We're going to take the left hand onto the lower back. Spread the fingers and thumb. Roll the shoulders down. Inhale, press the tailbone forwards, hips forwards, long spine. Exhale. We're moving through the side ribs, chin on the chest for 3. Spread the toes for 2 and 1. Nicely done. Inhale, come forwards. Shoulders over hips. Exhale, sitting onto the seat. And from here, I'm going to invite a little rabbit posture. So bringing the knees together and the ankles together, taking around the outside heels. Inhale, bring the chin to the chest, and exhale, roll the top of the head down to the ground. Forehead meets the knees. No weight in the neck and shoulders here. Inhale, prepare, exhale, lifting the hips. Take the heels, the outside of the ankles, palms, fingers on the heels for 3 breaths, for 2 breaths, and 1 breath. Release. Press the palms into the earth and climb up that spine as you exhale. Roll the shoulders down. And when you're ready, just going to ease ourselves down onto the ground. All the way down towards your mat. So we're going to move into a little bridge posture from here. Have the feet flat on the earth, the knees straight up to the sky, feet hip distance apart. Palms flat on the earth, roll those shoulders away from the ears. Chin towards the chest. Please don't look around. If you're unsure, watch me before you do it. Inhale, press the palms down, feet down. Exhale, lift through the hips. Relax the glutes, point that tail to the space between the knees. Breathing in and out for 1. Breathing in and out for 2. For the last one, breathing in and out 3. You might want more lift and press the toes down and the heels up high. Inhale there, exhale, slowly easing down all the way to ground, and the heels come down last. Taking the feet hip distance apart, let the knees drop in to touch. You might keep the hands where they are, you might pop them on the body. Take a moment before we come to our twist. When you're ready, release the knees. Keep the feet nice and wide. Inhale here, and as you exhale, drop the legs to the left side. You might have the hands where they are. You might take them to cactus posture. Bent at the elbows, you might take them really wide, like a capital letter T on the ground. You might be looking to neutral to the left or to the right. So choose whichever place feels best for you to look. And if you want more, you're lifting that outside blade of the left foot and placing it to the outside of the right knee. Exhaling, pressing down, a deep stretch in the iliotibial band from the hip to the outside knee. Breathing in and out for 1. Breathing in and out for 2. Breathing in and out for 3. Releasing. Feet stay wide, knees come up, back to touch, to rest. Exhale. Let's go to the other side. Knees pointing to the sky. Inhale, exhale, dropping both knees to that right side. Choosing where you're going to look, to neutral, to the left or to the right. You choose. And if you want more, it's the outside blade of the right foot that comes to the side of that left leg. Pressing down as you exhale for 3 breaths. Deep outside stretch of that upper leg, 2 breaths. And 1 breath. Releasing that foot if it was there. Take it wide. Let the knees drop in to touch. Take a rest. When you're ready, slowly straightening out both legs. And finding your Shavasana. Exhale. Well done. Very slowly inviting the breath back. Reaching further into the body, maybe sending the breath to the toes, the fingers and thumbs, the tip of the nose, moving into the feet and hands and swaying into the head. Maybe the legs and arms and into the torso. You might stretch and yawn. Take a smile, lick your lips. Maybe the legs come in, bend the knees, draw in for a well-deserved hug and roll to your right side. Head and hands as if you were in your bed. Take a moment there. Press the hands into the ground, climb up to comfortable sitting. However that is for you is welcome. Take a moment here. Acknowledging ahimsa, non-harming and non-violence. First yama, the first observance. Slowly opening the eyes. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be continuing with a standing practice in the next video, moving on to the second yama. I look forward to you joining me then. Take care. See you soon.